By things being more efficient, it's allowed me to have a lot more time with my family. And that was not the case when I joined. I was pretty much working, and it felt like it was a production line with no end. I'm Dr. Bobby Choker, cosmetic and implant dentist based here in Sydney. I've been practicing for almost 3 decades. I have a master's degree in implant dentistry, and I am an invited member of the International Academy of Dental and Facial Aesthetics, New York. When I first started with COM, I didn't actually own my own practice. I was working for somebody else. I'd been offered some partnerships, etc. I wasn't happy in the fact that I was working for someone else. I was growing their business. I thought, like, I wouldn't fulfill my dreams of what I wanted. And that had a lot of drain on my enthusiasm, my vitality for life, and my happiness ultimately. And my constant gripe was the fact that I'm learning all this stuff and I feel like my hands are tied behind my back because I've got nowhere to apply it. I don't have a place that I can apply all these wonderful lessons and things I'm learning. Initially, I was in a phase where there's a lot of new things coming along, and I think I'm fairly tech savvy, yep. But I was lost. I had no real direction. There was like, what do I do first? All that amount of energy and time and frustration, and everything spent was producing very little fruit. Things had changed since I'd owned a practice, which was a number of years ago, and everything had shifted, and with social media and being the digital age. So I decided then to join the Ninja program.
Good afternoon, Dr. Bobby Choker's Dental Clinic. Sarah speaking.
Having a dental business and everybody competing for those Google words, and particularly when you're in a niche market with particularly things like implants or cosmetic dentistry, the AdWords are very expensive. Everybody's competing for the same spot. My initial ad cost was fairly expensive. My cost per lead was about $120. However, with some real strategy and guerrilla tactics behind the scenes to get my ads the way that we wanted them, that went down to about $71, and we've now managed to get it down to about $12 per lead, which is unbelievable. So I'd got to a point where we were doing well, things were in place, things were neat, and now we needed to scale up. And that presented its own problems. And we worked our way through that, and that happened very fast for me.
So, Bobby, what do you do during lunch breaks?
Lunch breaks, if I get one. You get to a point where even after scaling, you sort of hit a plateau and you don't know where to go from there and what to do. You can't really expand your business and make it more efficient without really the market leader program. Now, this was really fine-tuning everything we brought to this point. It was also bringing new levels of content and making sure that that net we were casting is cast really wide, so we're not missing leads, things are automated, there are systems in place, and then you have an option of how much you involve yourself, and you can really enjoy the things you want to do. Good morning, come on through. There's lots of ways that you can approach social media, and as you know, especially if you're a ninja and you have that privilege of being there, and if you're not, I highly recommend it, is that video is king. And the initial strategy was not just to put me through as a piece that's just sales and that type of thing, because people don't really want to hear that. That's been beaten to death, and you and I know, we watch one of those, it bores you, turn it off. Hi there, I'm Dr. Bobby Choker, cosmetic and implant dentist based here in Sydney. Come on a journey with me. The idea and the strategy was to have a show about me, and it was behind the scenes with Dr. Bobby Choker, in and out of the chair. So it was really to get behind the scenes and to see who Bobby Choker was, who is he, what's he like, and I didn't want it to come off as being glossy and cheesy and disingenuous. I wanted to show that, show our core values, our mission and vision statements. I wanted to show that, how earnest and honest and really dedicated we are, how passionate we are about what we do, and it worked wonders. As soon as it started going out there, we were getting a large number of people contacting us. Our leads went through the roof.
So I never really smiled. I always used to always had my mouth shut. So now that he's fixed that, I can actually smile again.
The simplicity of what he took me through and his experience as not only a dentist but as a surgeon really made the choice for me, just made it really simple.
Anything that he says he's going to do, he'll do it for you. I think he's the most genuine person I know.
I can't stop smiling. You can see it right now.
Because people want to know the person, they want to know this person. They don't want to be forced into going to see somebody or constantly being sort of pulled into the practice. They just want to know the person. And once they get to know the person, you're really building not only your brand, but you're nurturing those people, you're giving those people information, and you're allowing them to make an informed decision, and you're allowing them to choose you. We've gone from 5 figures and entering 6 figures within about 6-7 months. My dream was to have a practice. I've achieved that. We seem to have hit our targets for 3 years in 1.5 years. It's the best decision I ever made. It's allowed me not only to have a successful business so far, but has also allowed me to grow. And it's made me think of things in a different way, a completely different way. I'm not just fixed on, this and this, therefore I'll be happy. I'm much happier all the way through. And that's why, kindly awarded me with a Market Leader Award. It's not a one-man show. Our clients are the stars of the show, really, not me. Whenever I get something, an idea, and we're executing it, I relish in it. I love it. Ooh, new cards. I really want to get it on the road as fast as possible. I want to see the results. I want to see what feedback we get from there and how we move forward from there. So it's made me a happier person. But more importantly, by things being more efficient, it's allowed me to have a lot more time with my family. And that was not the case when I joined. I'm grateful for CommScale Market Lead Program, the team. I suppose it's a team that I'm grateful for. What you want to do is have people that call you up and make you accountable. So I'm really grateful that the team surround me, believe in me, support me, are not yes people, make me accountable, and basically give me all this new information that I would not have any access to.